And now, introducing the new Sneaky G-Man store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in Sneaky G-Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneaky G-Man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. Water Hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
You're listening to Make It Count, the Sneaky G podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G, bud. Let's go Giants! Oh! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G. But what's going on, people? I don't know about y'all, but I'm a little excited for this weekend. Because us Giant fans, we got another week of football. And man, oh man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So I'm gonna go through the comments real quick. And I thought some were unique. Avery says I have scam merch. Shh, don't tell nobody. Nobody has figured that out yet. Just shh. Okay, cringe. I don't know what you were cringing about. I don't know what you were cringing. Promoting fake trophies. Well, I wouldn't tell that to George's M. Matter of fact, let me ask you a question. Avery. How do you feel about vets? Just so you know, that's a vet-owned company that makes those quote-unquote fake trophies. And yeah, so I just want to throw that out there. How do you feel about vets? You know, if you want to support your local vet, please go make a purchase to George's M's trophies. Please do that. Okay. Rachel, how you doing? I see you. Avery said the only reason why y'all won against us because refs. You know what? I don't know. You know, we get the same amount of bad calls that everybody else teams get. So it is what it is. Got some good ones. Gabe, Avery, crying about it. It don't matter. It's all good in their head. Again, fake trophies. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a vet-owned company. So if you want to clown a vet, if you like vets, you wouldn't be saying that. Do. So you're a Seahawks fan, I see. Okay. Oh, and here we go. Yeah, Dash has one. There we go. Not fake. I won in a contest. Great trophy myself. Yeah, and you got that Dallas Cowboy one. Big Blue Feed. What's up? Long time no seek. I haven't, it's been a minute. And yes, I have been slinging that rock. Thank you very much. Gabe says, I guess we got some trolls in the house. Well, Gabe, if that is true, buckle up, because you know what? You know how I get down when we got people that want some attention. I'm going to give it to them. As long as they're respectful, let's see. Y'all getting smoked against the Vikings? I don't know. We'll see. We haven't played yet. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk about that a little more too. Sneaky, let's go. Yes, sir. Oh, wow. There's a lot of comments. Well, I can't get to them. I only got a 2-hour show, so I'm going to have to move on. I appreciate the love, Danny. I see you. I see a couple people. So here we go. We just going to get right in it. Okay. I'm going to talk about something about last night. I don't know if y'all watched the national championship game, if you want to call it that. Oh, Avery, don't worry. You're going to get the link in a minute. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it out there now just so people can jump on. But I do got to get some stuff off my chest before we get started. Okay, so there we go. Okay, stand by. You'll get it. I want to read. I thought this was interesting that I read about the quarterback from Georgia. Okay. And I hope I get to it. I'm scrolling and scrolling. Okay. So basically the story of Bennett, the quarterback for, hold on, I'm getting to it. Hold on. I hate it when it updated as I was going to go through the whole process. So with Bennett, quarterback for the now 2-time, of course. Yeah, can't do it right now. 2-time national champion, Georgia Bulldogs. Okay. He had a rough road. So the point I'm trying to, let me just get to his, and I don't think I can get to it. I don't think I'm gonna find it. Hold on. Let me try. I had it ready to go, but knowing my luck and social media, it decided to do its own thing. Okay, hold on. All right. So the man went to Georgia. He went to Georgia, walked on, said, nah. So he went to JUCO, and basically nobody believed in him. Nobody cared about Bennett. Nobody thought he could play. Nobody thought he had talent. Nobody thought he was worth the opportunity. He basically said F you to everybody, became the starter. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was what was he, 20 plus games, only 3 losses as a collegiate record. And 2 national championships. Basically, what I'm trying to tell y'all, if somebody gives you an opportunity, make it count. Simple as that, because that's exactly what he did. You see what I did there? Tonight's going to be an interesting night. I kind of got a feeling. And let's go at it. Let's do this. Because I'm interested. I'm really curious on the type of people that's going to be coming on tonight. Now, I hate to say this, and I don't say this often. I do share my show. All right. I do. And I say that freely, right? And at the same time, if I will delete you and block you if you be disrespect. Okay, if you disrespect me or anybody that I talk to, I will block you. And I entertain the thought of everybody coming on and having a good time, speaking their mind about their team, but I am not about to lower the level of my show because, like I said, I believe this is our show, and I'm going to go as such. So let's. So I implore anybody that want the link, please go. I see some people they didn't even click on the link. I don't know what you're afraid of because you said you wanted the link, and I'm pushing it. I'm going to push it out there again. There is one person I do want to say that I hope comes on today, and I want to make sure I get his because he made a comment about Eli Manning, and I'm like, oh no, we're gonna revisit this. We're gonna revisit this. Hold on, let me see if I can find. Yeah, sports for. This is his name, I swear to God, and it's a cool name, Sports for Dorks. So, but he said he may be busy or whatever the case may be, but I'm looking forward to that conversation that we have. Sport for Dorks. Okay, so let's Kurtz.
How you doing?
I'm good. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, bro. How you been?
I've been good, man. I've been good. How you doing? How's the family doing?
It's all right. Taking some trips this year. Chilling.
You you had a good Christmas, good New Year's, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, well that's good. Did Santa Claus bring you everything you wanted?
Yeah, I would say so.
And yeah, you got a job, so I think you're making the big bucks now, right? Is that true?
Yeah.
Where, if you don't mind me asking, where and if you don't want to say exactly like Wendy's or something, so you don't want people rolling up on you, where are you working at?
I work at McDonald's.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. There's a bajillion McDonald's here, so we're not going to find the one.
I'm good.
Now, and you know what? I'm glad you said that because McDonald's folks make some bank.
Yeah, I my last check I made like $600.
Well, not only that, they got a. I have a friend of mine who's a shift manager. Homeboy makes like 60.
Oh yeah, my manager and my coworkers, they be driving some nice cars. You wouldn't expect them to be driving those cars,
I'm like 60 grand a year at McDonald's. And he's like, the benefits are sick. I'm like, hey, do you?
Yeah.
All right. Now, I normally go in order of who chimes in. Okay.
Yes.
You were the second person, and I'm going to tell you why I chose you. I chose you first before I wanted to go to anybody else. Excuse me.
I want to know.
We're both in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got Tampa on Monday night. We got the Vikings Sunday, mid-evening, if you will.
Yep.
And there's a piece of me. Mm-hmm. So you can go ahead and screen record this, but remember, you better put the full context, okay?
Yep, I got you.
There's a piece of me that's rooting for the Cowboys.
Why would you want that?
Now, and I'm going to finish. I'm going to tell you why. Now, obviously, there's a catch, okay?
Yeah, what's the catch?
Now, the catch is we got to beat the Vikings, okay? So, when we beat the Vikings, I'm not saying if. When we beat the Vikings,
yeah,
we our path would next be Philly. Okay,
yes, correct.
Then you guys let's just say for argument's sake that San Francisco beats Seattle, although I think they will. Okay, everybody thinks they will. So then you go to San Fran.
Yep.
Okay. Let's say you guys beat San Francisco.
Yeah.
And we upset Philly.
Oh, no, that's not going to happen.
We are going to meet the Dallas Cowboys for the NFC Championship, folks.
I mean, damn, you might as well give him the trophy already, you know?
No.
I mean, we swept you guys this year. What stops us again, you know?
Well, see that. Well, but see that's the thing.
The ultimate sweep, like the
what
golden
honestly, what makes me think of, is '07 when you guys beat us in the regular season, and then we came into Jerry's world and put the smack down
Well,
on
they're
you
two different
guys.
teams, okay? I'll tell you that.
Well, true. And again, from the time that you met us, we played y'all Thanksgiving Day, we are also a completely different team. And I'm going to say this. I mean, there's a lot of people that are not fully invested in the Dallas. And I'm not just saying for me. You know, I'm not. I'm never fully invested in the Cowboys. You know that. So that goes without saying. But even now, keep in mind, I work with Cowboys. I live in Dallas. I work with Cowboy fans.
Yes, sir.
None thinks, because I even said to them, I'm like, hey, let's do a lunch for a bet, lunch for the Tampa game. I'm like, no, we're not going to beat Tampa. Nobody. I asked PTSD, 8 people, Sneaky. All 8 said no.
PTSD from last year, because we had a really good team last year, and it was gone in 9 seconds. So.
I don't even think it's last year. Like, what happened to
I don't know.
Sunday, though?
I don't know. I really, I mean, I'm not really that high on us winning anymore. But if we do win, I mean, and then you guys win, it helps us a lot because we don't have to play the Giants or the Eagles. I mean, I'd rather play the 49ers with Brock Purdy than the Eagles, to be honest with you.
You know, I actually watched a little bit of the Niners game, their last game last week. I don't know if their defense is sick. That 49ers defense is pretty sick. I mean, they earned their second seat in the NFC.
I don't think they've been tested. I don't think Brock Purdy has been tested where he's down 14, 3rd and 14. I don't think he's been tested that far yet. And this is basically his, well, if he wins, it'll be his second playoff game. And no rookie quarterback has ever won a Super Bowl. It's just a thing. I don't think Brock Purdy's going to take the 49ers to a Super Bowl. You brought up
an interesting stat.
Yeah.
You're true. However, rookie quarterbacks have taken their team to a conference championship.
Yeah, of course. But
I mean, Roethlisberger is the first thing that comes to mind.
I thought that was his second year.
No, that was his first year. He took him to the AFC Championship his first year, and they lost to the Patriots.
Okay.
And then in 2005 is when they won it all. Because they won it his second year.
Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense now. But I don't trust Brock Purdy in that situation, to be honest with you. I mean, he has some good weapons, but I don't think he's battle tested yet. Like some of these other quarterbacks, you know, we got some vets in the playoffs this year, you know.
Yeah, well, and we'll find out. We'll see how real Mr. Irrelevant is.
But if you guys do get first round balance, you can't be making fun of Dallas, you know. It's kind of being hypocritical, you know.
Say again. If
you guys get bounced round 1.
Look, I'm playing with house money right now. I mean, and again, we're in 2 different teams. Okay. Yes. If we, God forbid, if we're not successful this weekend, okay, we move on to the next week. However, we move on to next year, we got hope, we got promise, brand new team. We got a lot of momentum going our way. However, if you guys are one and done, you're going to get a new coach.
Who told you that?
Say again?
Who told you that?
That's kind of the Cowboy way.
Oh, because Jerry said today if they lose to Tampa this week, he's not leaving. He's staying.
Okay, so let's be fair with Jerry, okay?
Yeah.
He was all high on Beckham, right? But then he signed T.Y. Hilton. So there's a lot of smoking mirrors with Jerry Jones. Okay?
No, OBJ is... No.
But I'm just using that as an analogy. Analogy. And another thing, too, I don't think Sean Payton is going to be with the Cowboys next year. I don't think he will. I think he'll be more inclined. I think Sean Payton would rather go to San Diego with Herbert. I think. I'm just guessing. Like if San Diego gets bounced in the first round, I think that coach is gone too. So
I think Dan Quinn is gone next year too. I think he's gonna go to the Broncos.
I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't.
Him
Yeah,
and Russ got that connection.
it's there's going to be some changes. I mean, but you know what? We got to wait and see how this playoffs
yeah,
play
yeah.
out. So, but go ahead.
Yeah.
You got a question?
Yeah, there's always a sleeper team that gets bounced round one. I mean, last year was the Cowboys. Like we all thought we were gonna win, right? What team do you think it's gonna be this year? Because there's always that one team that everyone picks to win, but they lose. From the NFC and AFC, who do you think it's gonna be?
If I had to pick a team for a dark horse,
Yeah, dark horse win.
to be real, okay, you may call me a homer. In the NFC, I'm going to say the Giants. I'm honestly going to say the Giants. In the AFC, I mean, of course, it all depends how we play against Minnesota. If we
over there, right?
if we come out victorious, which I really, to me, see, the culture of the Giants has changed. Okay,
Yes.
we now have like winnable games. Okay, yeah, Mason, the Viking fan, I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. I'm just being me. I just like now there's a new attitude of like, wow, these are games we could win. So and Kirk Cousins. Cousins, he's gonna, matter of fact, I was speaking to a Vikings fan at work. I said out loud, Kirk Cousins is gonna give us one pick. And he was like, one? I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't like Kirk Cousins, to be honest with you. I think he's
well. Now hold on. I know people are kind of clown me in the comments. Look, he asked me a question and I'm answering it. Bottom line. Now, there's going to be there's going to be challenges along the way. I mean, when we beat, like I said, the Vikings this Sunday, if that were to happen, then we got to go to the Eagles. Well, they swept us this year. Okay.
I don't.
And it's going to be tough to play in Philly. But I know it was vanilla the the last time we played them. It just
Minnesota.
I mean, yeah.
The problem with Philly is a lot of people don't see this, but in the second half they usually collapse. I don't know if you saw in the Dallas game, they almost blew a 17-0 lead to Cooper Rush at home. People don't bring that up, which I find very funny. I don't know. Maybe they'll do it this year, but I just feel like they have that tendency that no one brings up. They are a team that will do good in the first quarter, and the second half they kind of slip off. But I'm like surprised no one has brought that up this season.
What do you mean? How they almost
like the first half they do good, and the second half they begin to like slowly like press on the brakes a little bit, and they start to choke a little bit, which I've noticed. But no one wants to bring it up.
I don't remember them choking against Cooper Rush though.
No, they did, Sneaky. Cooper Rush had a 17-0 lead, and he almost had another touchdown, but then they got picked off.
Okay, but what was the final score? Are you talking about when Cooper Rush played the Eagles, right?
Yeah, when Cooper Rush played the Eagles.
What was the final score?
I think.
And I'm asking because I don't remember.
I don't. I mean, I think it was like 26-17. I think.
Does anybody remember the final score of the first game?
Someone put in chat.
Somebody put in the chat of the first time that the Cowboys and the Eagles played. It was in Dallas, right?
This is when they were like on the hot streak of like they were like 4-0. We went to their house. We almost won. And I feel like with Dak Prescott, even if we did play the Eagles, which I don't want to, I think it'd be a lot closer game. I think it'd be a shootout, but I think Dallas would get the winning with the conference championship against the 49ers, and then that's just a toss-up. But even reaching the conference championship is a huge feat, Like, for the Cowboys at least, because we haven't been there since,
Oh, it's just forever.
That's just, I mean, So... Sneaky, nice talking to you.
Yeah.
I'll see you. Are you gonna host a show for the playoffs or no?
Oh yeah, I might. I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna go live or I'm just gonna watch.
Okay.
TV or whatnot.
I'll probably see you on your next show. Hopefully Dallas gets the win.
Well, what's today? Tuesday. I'll be on Thursday.
Is today's Tuesday already?
Yeah, it's
Damn.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh.
And then I'll be on Thursday.
All right, Sneaky.
All right, man. Let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you. All right, Avery. What you got? Are you there? So you was talking all that to give us this. Okay. All right. Yeah. You just got to love them. Kids. Trojan, please. I'm pretty sure I can be your spokesperson. Guys, if you're going to do it, please use protection. Okay? Exhibit A. I'm just saying. Okay? Because sometimes you can't, you just can't punch them. You can only spank them, but you can only spank them enough to where, they don't brute. Because, Adrian Peterson, that's all I got to say. And I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Anyway. Gabe.
Oh, what's up, Sneaky? How you doing?
Yo, where have you been for the last couple of weeks?
I've been enjoying life, Sneaky.
That's a great answer right there. That is the best answer right there.
Up my Tom Coughlin 2007 Super Bowl win book that he wrote, and
okay,
pretty. I gotta admit, it's pretty good. Do you read Sneaky? Do you ever read?
I mean, if the book has a lot of pictures in it, yes. No, well, yes, I do.
But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There's like stories in it that like have never been told before, so it's pretty cool.
I might have to check that out. Actually, I want to get the book that David Tyree was talking about on the show a couple weeks ago.
Oh, his it's like Catch the Moment or something.
Yes, yeah. I want to check that out. But hey, man, we're in the playoffs. We are in the freaking playoffs.
Did you get your Giants playoff shirt yet?
I did not.
Wow.
I'm a little superstitious when it comes to that. Okay.
We don't have any boats yet. All right. We don't have any boats yet.
Yeah, again, I get a little okay, let me tell you about my little superstitious that I have, okay?
All right.
So, no, I don't buy the playoff shirt. Okay. Oh. When we win the NFC or if we won our division, I'll buy the hat. Okay. And the past two Super Bowl, championship hats that I have and the conference championships that I have, I would wear the hat until the following season and then I put it away.
Oh.
And I never wear them again. I mean, I won't say never, but I rarely ever. And if I do wear them, it's like during the off season. I don't, I don't wear it during the season, the following season, or like any of the Super Bowl hat. Well, let me back up. No, I don't have any here. So, like, for example, I'll rock, like this hat that has all the, this I'll wear. Okay. Yeah. But the actual hat that they win after the game is the one that I don't wear. Like the ones that, the one that you saw Eli won both of them. Yeah. I don't wear those.
All right.
I just I like put those away.
Oh yeah.
So
100%. Yeah.
But now
let's I mean, we got to enjoy this. I mean, the closest we've come to, I actually had a funny I DM'd Landon Collins the other day because I was replying to his story. He posted like these 3 boats on his story. This is like after we clinched, and I'm like, Landon, not the boats again, man. Come on. I thought we learned last time. And he was like, I own them, boss. And
wait, he replied to you?
Yeah, he replied to me.
That's awesome.
I was like, Landon, I'm sorry, man, but anytime I see a boat when we're in playoff season, it's just like, nope. But I mean, seriously, that pick 60 it
was beautiful. Oh, it was beautiful.
Oh my God.
It was just and it was so awesome to see him getting that and just running that touchdown in, and You know, and then even with Galladay, look, I'm gonna be honest. I mean,
it was emotional. No, it was
it was.
emotional.
I don't want to say emotional, but it was like, okay, yeah, it was emotional. Okay,
It
yeah,
was.
you're right. It was. It was freaking.
It's
Like, I'm not gonna say
like
like I was crying, but I'm like, oh my god, you know, like I was happy for him.
yeah. Not
You
only
know,
was it a touchdown catch though, it was like everything we envisioned him being when we gave him that contract. Like
right, right. That was one of the most expensive touchdown passes in New York Football Giants history.
Yep.
But
Yep.
and you know, not only that, it was Webb's first touchdown pass.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that this was Webb's first NFL start. Period.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's crazy.
I didn't think he did terrible. I didn't think he did good though. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why we didn't start Tyrod. That's just me though. I if you're afraid to get your backup quarterback injured, which is like what the beat reporters keep telling me, I'm like, you shouldn't be afraid to get your backup quarterback. If you're afraid of not only getting your starting quarterback injured, you should not be afraid of getting your backup quarterback injured.
I think it was more so they wanted to see what Webb could do.
It was that. And remember, he declined the Bills QB coach job to come to play.
Right.
And not only did he do that, we told him he would be on the active roster, and then we cut him and put him on the practice squad, which is minus 5 times the pay of what the active roster pay would have been. So I think and then this week the Dolphins tried to pooch him off our practice squad, and they ended up signing Mike Glennon. But anyways, they tried to take
wait, run that. Mike Glennon is on an NFL team right now.
Yes, the Dolphins.
Mike Glennon is on an NFL team,
Yes.
and he has not won in this. I mean, has he even won in this decade? Well, he had to have. He had to have.
Oh my gosh, man!
I cannot believe that. It has to be because the man is 9 feet tall. That is the only reason why. But you know what? With that coach that's on, you know, the head coach, I call him the mad scientist, right? And,
Mike McDaniel.
It's all out of love, right?
Bro.
I call him the mad scientist, and I'm saying maybe he could do something with him. Maybe.
I swear, when like Mike McDaniels is one of the coaches that you're like, oh, I'm so glad he's not our coach, but like it's so hilarious to watch him, like when he like because he's always saying funny stuff, and like I don't know, like sometimes he's trying to be funny, and sometimes I think he's just being who he is, but like it's so funny. But I want to talk about Dable a little, because
okay,
I think
we'll end on this this final thought. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Dable and Shane, I look at them and I look at that, like they came in and they said, look, this is our mentality.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I don't mind telling you how often I shower, but I want to know, why do you want to know? Like, I mean, it's kind of you should assume that people shower, if not daily, but every other day. But I want to know why.
Yeah, he's an interesting one. But anyways, so Dable and Shane came in here. We remember this. This is last it was January. January. They came in. The Giants are going off a 4-13 season where Joe Judge ran a QB sneak on 3rd and 13 and then said, I wanted to punt the ball, which are words you should never hear out of a coach's mouth. I want to punt the ball. But anyways.
Right.
And they come in here and they say, look, we're changing it. Everything's changing. All right. You know, tough, smart, dependable. That's the football we're playing. Smart, tough, dependable football. If you don't like it, you can leave. All right, Kadarius Toney, you don't like it, you're out of here. We'll ship you off to Kansas City. All right, that's fine. Kenny Golladay, you want to say you should be playing regardless? Fine, you're going to ride the bench the rest of the season. Like, these are things that, like, go underrated. Like, these – see, like, I know people are going to be like, oh, you're a Dallas Cowboys fan for saying this. No, I was watching that Cowboys game, and there are players on the Dallas Cowboys laughing during the game that they are getting demolished by a Washington Commanders team who has already been eliminated, and they are laughing. Dable never would have let that happen. That is why I think they will be first round exits because they ain't gonna be laughing when they're losing to Tampa, are they? I'm just saying, like they ain't gonna be laughing then, right?
Yeah, I think this year, I mean, obviously for me, and of course after this I'll move on. I will say this: when Dable chewed out Daniel Jones's ass when he threw that pick
Oh yeah,
in the first game against the Titans,
yeah,
in a close game like that, I'm like, oh my God, we are in a different era.
And Daniel hasn't thrown a pick that like has just looked like what are you doing? Like he has he has not thrown that kind of pick.
He has, I mean, Jones has improved immensely. The fumbles, I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but not existent. I mean,
doesn't
the picks,
even get enough credit for it.
I do. I mean, I'm saying like this guy is a completely different player now.
Like by the NFL world, everyone was criticizing him. Turnovers. You know, he doesn't play situational football. He doesn't win games. He fixes all that, and there's still criticism. It doesn't.
Well, I'm going to say this right now. If someone ever tells you about situational football, they need to look back to that Detroit Lions game where it was like 3rd and 15, and he dropped back and was getting pressured and threw a beautiful pass. I can't remember who caught it, but it was a first down. What I can tell you, the next play is when Hodges fumbled the ball from being wide open, which could have been another first down, which could have been more competitive, gave us a more competitive game had we would have scored on that drive.
There was one throw that particularly stood out to me. I think it was against Indianapolis. He is falling on his back. I mean, he is literally falling, and he throws the ball and Slayton catches it. It wasn't a big play, but like that's like 10 yards that could matter,
right.
Like to me, he has put this team on his back. Him and Saquon have put the offense on their back. And to tell me, and Young K tried to tell me that our wide receiver core is a better wide receiver core. Like I was like, are you kidding me? But anyways, that was crazy. But and he tried to tell me Mike Kafka was a bad offensive coordinator. But
no, I think that I really don't want him to leave. I'm going to be honest. I
know. I
really want him. I mean, I don't want Jones getting another offensive coordinator.
Yeah, but see, I think this time it's a little different because I think even if he does leave, it's going to be the same system, just with our QB coach calling the plays. Because if we're being real, Dable taught Kafka his system. That's exactly how it went. Kafka maybe put in his own play calls too, but they basically combine their two systems, and it's more Buffalo than KC in the system.
Right. So, and I do like the fact that Dable made the choice to delegate that responsibility to his offensive coordinator.
Right. Yeah.
Because that gave him the ability to kind of coach the team rather than just the offensive side. Hey, Gabe, yeah, you and I, we could talk all night about Giants football. I hope to see you Thursday, because Thursday we are going to jump headfirst in the Giants Vikings wildcard game on wildcard Sunday. It's going to be on at 3:25 my time. So yeah, 4:25 your time.
My bad.
And it's same time, just
Yeah.
I was gonna say Dallas, Texas time compared to where you'll be at, but hey, let me hear it one time, fam.
Let's go Giants! Ow!
Appreciate you, brother. All right, going down the line.
Yo,
Jaden, what's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Man, I'm doing great. Everybody, please stick around. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna get to you. Do not click off. I'm going to get to you. Giants playoff football, baby.
It's about time.
This is going to be one of the longest weeks for me. And let me tell you. So yesterday, obviously TCU, Georgia, the build-up. I have a friend of mine in the office, actually TCU alum. He graduated there, and he was excited for the game. And he said today is so slow. The man left work early, to go to a get together, and I truly felt bad for him. It's like It reminded me of the moment Rocky IV when oh my God, who was that boxer that Rocky beat? Somebody help me out here.
I wish I knew.
Oh, I know you guys know who I'm talking about.
I wish I knew.
Because the movie the new Rocky movies that are coming out now.
I wish I don't even watch movies.
Anyway, the trainer's like, throw in the damn towel. Throw in the damn. You know, I was just like, God, yeah, we need to stop this. Creed, that's what it is. Yeah, thank you, Creed. The Creed trainer, you know, throw in the damn towel. You know, it was just, you know, I would, okay, to be told, I was going for Georgia. I knew Georgia. Yes, Drago. When it was going against Drago, yes. I was going for Georgia because, you know, Mama Boss is from Georgia. And, you know, my team got knocked out by TCU, Michigan. Shout out Wolverines. And so I was on the, you know, I was like, well, I mean, I'm not going to go for TCU. And I didn't think TCU was going to beat them. I didn't realize Georgia was going to beat them this bad.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I did watch a little bit of it. I'm an LSU fan, so
You're an LSU fan?
yeah.
Oh, okay, no wrong with that. I like LSU. I do.
They
Now, I
won-
will say this. I hope the Giants put this away by the third quarter or by halftime. That would be nice.
right.
What do you think will be our key points to victory on Sunday?
Contain JJ.
Yes. Yeah.
Pressure Kirk Cousins.
That's a given. Yeah. There was one play when we were down and it was tied and they were going down the field to you know, set up the field goal. It was zero coverage, and I think I did a TikTok on it, and they blitzed.
Yeah.
Right. And I said they better double Jefferson. Oh, that's zero coverage. And sure as shit, they threw it right there. You know, you got to have someone underneath and you got to have someone over top on him.
Right.
And I really hope when they bring the kitchen sink, they'll leave something out to, you know, at least two cornerbacks or somebody. And now keep in mind, McKinney wasn't there. A lot of our DBs weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping this is going to be a whole new, different team defensively. Right. You know, and hopefully offensively, because it took us a while to get stuff going.
Right, because that Vikings defense is not that, isn't that shiny. So
no, let's see. Danny, hold on, I'm going to click Danny. It's going to come down to field goals, but this time the winning field goal will be in our favor. I hope you're right. I really hope. I hope you're right. I hope it's not. I hope it don't come down to a field goal. I hope it don't come down. I hope it's, you know, it's done.
I mean, I trust Graham Gano though, especially in that stadium, because obviously we know what happened last time, 61-yarder. I mean, it wasn't the Vikings stadium though. That's why I'm not too surprised.
Right. Hold on a second here. So I'll tell you what. Give me your final thoughts.
So I know you were talking about the whole Mike Kafka going interviews. You know, I'm pretty sure Wink Martindale is getting a interview request as well.
He is, yeah. I saw that too.
I don't want. I mean, if I had to choose which one to go, like, I would choose Mike Kafka. But obviously, I don't want him going either. I don't want no one leaving, of course. But I don't want no one. I like Wink. I like Wink a lot more, of course, but obviously because Mike Kafka's not as experienced as far as. But still, I really
like the fact that he helps out DJ a lot.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want DJ to. I don't want him to go through another offensive coordinator. So right. I want some consistency in his life. So
I don't think he will. I don't think Mike Kafka might go anywhere. I mean, of course, I don't know him. But like if I'm him, maybe like I want to stay with the Giants, still learn from Dable and from what I learned from Andy Reid, and just continue to build because he's still really young. He has so much time, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I hope Wink Martindale, even though he's Wink Martindale is a lot older. I don't know exactly what his age is. I hope he
I want
stays.
to know what Wink has against sleeves. That's what I'm. You know, if I go back, well, I will go back to some Giants games next year, and if he comes over, I'm like, can I ask you a serious question? I'm gonna be like, what do you have against sleeves? Like, what did they do to you when you were younger? Anyway,
Yeah, right.
hey, Jaden, man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for again and for the birthday wishes. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everybody else, everybody that gave me a happy birthday yesterday, thank you so much. You guys I got so much love yesterday, and it was freaking phenomenal. I can't thank y'all
Yeah, I saw
for all that.
you show you got the cake and stuff.
Yeah, I did. So
Right. That was
all right, but let me hear one time.
one little quick thing.
Okay.
Um, I don't know I don't know how often you go on Facebook and look at the Giants groups, like fan groups and stuff like that, like what people post or anything. But I'm tired of seeing the whole Kadarius Toney like news and whatever
Yeah,
article.
you know what? I think that ship has sailed. I'm tired of it too. I hate the fact that people are saying, "Oh, it's a bad look for the Giants." It's football.
Right.
First off, it's football.
Yep.
Secondly, I'm sure there's a lot more worse things out there that happen that that people that we could talk about other than let's call it
Yes.
Tony Thibodeau.
Thibodeau.
Yeah, Thibodeau doing his
Oh yeah, and
celebration.
that's true. That I just
But hey, I do got to run. I got a
Yep.
full house tonight. But let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Oh,
I appreciate you, brother. Be good. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get pissed off right now, and I don't know who this person is. I don't know how you were raised. Okay, but I'm gonna let you know one thing. I don't fuck around with that. So I'm gonna need you to check yourself, and I'm gonna need you to go somewhere else. I will continue to block you from coming on this show because I served in the military. I lost friends in the military. And when they came back home and they weren't the same. So I'm going to need you to change your, I'm doing this right now because you're pissing me off. And I don't fuck around with this. You must be a kid. You must be a child because you have no idea what you're posting right now. And I'm sorry that I'm getting out of character right now, but I don't mess around with this. And I could care less what you said about me. But the fact that you put those two together, I could tell you're a child. I could tell. And when you grow up, I hope you regret what you need to change your ways. And I know I say this jokingly sometimes, but I think you need to find Jesus. I'm going to block you for no, you know what? I'm going to leave you on. I hope to God you come on this show. You go ahead and click on that link because I want to talk. Matter of fact, I hope your parents are home. Bring them on too because I'll have a conversation with them as well. And I want to ask them, is this how you raise your child? Is this how you raise your child? Because I guarantee you, this is not how I raised mine. Hey, Daz, how you doing, man?
I'm on okay. Hey, first of all, sorry for what is happening to Avery.
It's all good.
Yeah,
And you know what? And I know it's not you, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah, just with me also having a dad that used to serve in the military.
Right,
And
right.
my
Like I
sister's
said, I
family.
know he's a kid. I know he doesn't understand what he's doing, but still, you just don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these people these days.
Now, did you happen to hear what I was saying to Kurtz a few minutes ago?
I was, but I forgot.
Okay. Well, I said that there's a small chance, there's a
Oh, a small
small
chance
piece of
of
me
you
that I'm
rooting for the
rooting
Cowboys.
for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
A small little snippet, and I explain why. There's a chance that we can meet in the NFC Championship game
Mm-hmm.
in Dallas. Now, that being said, there's a small piece that we can also meet in the divisional round.
Yeah.
So hey, however we could get the Giants here in Arlington, I'm down.
Yeah.
And I know the Cowboys like, oh, we want them too. I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
It just depends on how you guys play against the Vikings first.
Right. I mean, yeah, it all matters how we play. You're right. Exactly. You are right. Exactly. That's exactly how, it all depends on how we play against them. So anyway, uh what how was your weekend? Oh wait, first, happy new year.
Yes, Happy New Year, and I didn't realize that your birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday as well.
Yes. Oh, and
Or
yep, and
was.
think I got your text message. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hold on a sec. In Dallas, I'll be there. LOL. Wait, what? Oh, you mean Nate? You mean when they come in to the NFC Championship game? Man, that'll be a game. But anyway, what was your thoughts when they played against the what do you call it? The Commanders. I always want to say the other name. Formerly known as.
The football team? Or,
Yeah. Well, no, the other one.
yeah.
You know.
Um,
What was your thoughts?
so honestly, in the first half, I was a bit worried. I'm like, why? What's happening? Like, I'm very confused. Like, these are not my Cowboys. And then once I saw that, well, because they also on the like top corner side, they also have like the scoreboards of different games as well.
Mm-hmm.
Once I saw how bad you guys were somewhat losing so far in the second half, and against the Eagles, I'm like, yeah, this game doesn't really matter that much anymore. So I'm just like, I'll pop in somewhat to see how the game's going, but it's just after the second half.
And I got to be honest, that Eagles Giants game was so boring.
Oh, it was boring for me as well. Yeah. Mm.
I mean, when I knew, what you call it, Barkley wasn't even dressed out. It was just so boring. It was
Yeah.
just so boring. But we'll see. We'll see how it pans out to, um, this week, and Philly's going to be rested up,
Yeah.
and then again, it all matters how we play against the Vikings.
Yeah.
If when we win, I'm definitely gonna. Oh my God, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be. And Young K, you're right. That Galladay catch,
Mm.
one of the most expensive catches in NFL history, but I'll take it. I'll take it. So I'll tell you what, Dash. Before I move on, give me some of your thoughts. What's on your mind right now?
Oh, let's see. Um, Again, I'm just like within the first half of the Commanders game, I was like, what? Who are these Cowboys, and what did you do to the real Cowboys type thing? And then once in the second half, I'm like, this game doesn't really matter anyways. Though that's the thing because the Eagles were already winning, so they're already getting the first seed. There's no other chance for us to win, so it just didn't matter to us anyways then.
So Danny has a good question for you. He says, Dash, are you concerned about Dak's interception problems or problem? Excuse me.
Just a little bit, but again, half of those interceptions weren't his fault. Like Young K said.
Well, that pick six though,
Yeah.
that was his fault.
That one was, yeah.
That was his
But
fault. Yeah.
again, if you just look back, you'll see it's not half of those picks weren't his fault. It's either the wide receivers just didn't catch it, or bobbled around their hands, or just something at least, or like his arm got hit or whatever. It's just,
Right. Right.
but
Well,
I'm just a tiny bit worried. Just a tiny bit.
yeah. Well, and to be fair, as am I. As am I. But Dash, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Hope all is well. How's your sister doing?
Oh, she's doing good.
And those of you don't get any funny thoughts. He has one of the best sisters in the world. She got him game to tickets to the game. So
yeah, it was against the Cardinals, but we sadly lost. But that didn't matter to me. It was because I enjoyed the rest of my life.
hey, you got an experience.
And then also this Christmas, I got Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, and I saw what you got. It was good stuff. It was good stuff. Let me hear one time, Dash.
Let's go, Giants.
Appreciate you, fam. Be good, man. Be good.
We'll do.
Tank.
What up,
my
nigga?
God, I still owe you a damn shirt. Damn it.
That's all right, Sneaky.
No, I gotta pay my bet, man.
Just like you forget, that's how people are gonna forget the Giants wearing the flag.
No, you better shut your mouth. You better shut your mouth. Again, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. No, you're right. See, I'm getting old, bro.
It's all good, Sneaky.
I'm getting old.
All good. It gives me that advantage to get that stick and just jab you with it.
Let me tell you a true story. When I was 28, there was an old cat, smooth. This brother was smooth. Matter of fact, he wow, what are those Black and Milds?
Oh yeah.
He always had no matter what. I don't even know if it was the same one or a different one. He had the same half. It was like burnt half of Black and Mild, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Dang, you almost 30, huh?" I said, "Yeah, one more year." And I'm like, I don't want to be, I just don't. I was like regretting. I was like, I don't want to go to my 30s, blah, blah, blah. You know what they say about your 30s, right? I was like, no, what? That's your dirty 30s.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, all right. And he's like, he said to me, you know what happens when you hit 40? I'm like, no, what? He's like, that's your filthy 40s. I was like, oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, but he died when he was 39. No, let me stop.
Oh.
Let me stop. No, that's a cruel joke. No, he's still around. God will. He's still around.
That'd be messed up right there.
Oh my God, that's so man. But so,
yes, sir.
Let's talk about this weekend. I know you don't want to talk about last weekend. Let's talk about this weekend.
Last weekend, man. What I tell you, Sneaky. To me, like I told you, I didn't care. I told you myself, I wasn't relying on the Giants. So, hello. Am I on? What happened, guys? Am I on the show?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. God, it's live. It's live.
Yeah.
It's not like I can cut it out. Oh man.
But like I was saying, I wasn't relying on the Giants. Like I said, the Cowboys, the way they played, we deserve a 5th seed. And that's what we're gonna get with. We're gonna work with it. If that's how we performed, then that's what we're gonna get.
Now, there is a chance that we could play each other.
Well,
I mean, it's probably not likely, but there is a chance.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but when we get through with the Bucks, I mean, we're gonna do our job. I don't know about y'all and y'all end.
I don't. Don't worry about us. We're gonna be just fine. It's you. You's the one that got to be worried about the Bucks.
Oh no.
You gotta be worried about playoff time.
See, they're lucky I'm not on defense.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, and Tom got some motivation because he knows if they lose, we going home. And he's like, I don't want to go home. So I ain't losing.
He ain't got nobody to go home to.
That's exactly why he don't want to go home. Exactly. So I'm going to ask you the same question that Danny asked Dash.
Okay.
Are you well, I know you're a huge fan of Dax, and I say that sarcastically. Are you concerned about Dax interception problems?
I'm more concerned of him overthinking going into the game. Not more like performance wise, but overthinking the
You know,
situation.
there has to be some kind of a psychological block, because then he's like, okay, why can't I get past? Why don't I got one playoff win
Exactly.
in my career? You know, why can't I get past the wild card?
Exactly.
I mean, how many wild card games they've had at home that he, you know, wasn't, that they lost.
And that's true. And
it's gonna be in his head.
And that's why I say that, like, it's not more of a performance, but about how all the mental stuff. Like, you're thinking about it. He needs to snap out of it and just focus on the game. But
no, I think he needs to keep thinking about it.
Nah. So let me tell you this, Sneaky. I mean, I played ball for 20 years, and I'm a very big on superstitious. So I wear the same thing every Sunday. And then when I played ball, and I was superstitious. I never washed my socks. Never washed my socks. And I wore the same undershirt under the jersey and never washed it either. Now, that was me. So I'm already going with the same shorts and the same shirt for, I have to wear the same thing. I have to get up at the same time and do the same routine every day on game days. Do you have any routines that you're superstitious about on game days?
Not really. But when I played football, I had one, high school ball, and then when I played semi-pro, and I was quarterback, and I'll make this story quick. I would have a towel, okay, and it's I'll never forget it. It started my freshman year. Like, so I would have a towel on the desk, on the bench. And I wouldn't tell anybody that's my towel. Don't touch it. I would just set it on the bench. And before I threw my very first touchdown pass, right, I remember reaching for that towel, putting it on, it was still on the bench. Reach for that towel, wipe my face off, fold it nice and neat, placed it back on the bench, and I threw 2 touchdowns in high school. All right, in one of the games. Okay, I was a freshman, and the following year, or that same season, it was the last game of the season, I did the same thing. I did the same thing. Wiped the sweat off my face, set the towel down, and I went back, and then I threw my first interception. Okay, and I kid you not, I go back to the bench, and the towel was on the floor.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh my God, this is why. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any correlation. So anytime the towel would stay on the bench, I'm having a good game. But the moment, and it could be the wind, it could be anything. But if that towel is undisturbed, I'm I'm gonna have a rough game.
Yeah. And
if it's good, it's good. I'm gravy. But now, no, I don't have a superstition as far as like game day when I'm watching football. No, but I can't sit still.
Oh man,
I'm standing up, I'm sitting down. I'm standing up, I'm sitting down.
I can't go nowhere in public, like for a football game.
Oh, I can't either. But we do sometimes.
The way I speak, it ain't gonna fly in public.
Now there is a Giants bar that I'm considering going for this playoff game because I know it's going to be packed. It's going to be live. But at the same time, I like being at home.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I like being at home. But Tank, I do got to move on. It's so good to talk to you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Let me hear it one time, man.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Hey, bro, I appreciate you. Be good. Be good. Philly, what you got, man?
What's up, Sneaky? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
So you got a week off.
We do.
You don't got nothing to worry about this week.
We preparing.
You don't know for who? Who you preparing for?
I'm not worried.
You're not worried?
No. Wait, so we won't like I've been seeing things like, the possible teams we could play. It's the Seahawks, the Giants, the Cowboys, or like the Niners, I think. We wouldn't play the Vikings? Like if they were to beat you, we wouldn't be playing them?
No, because the Vikings are the what seed are they? Are they the 3rd seed?
I think so, yeah.
Or hold on. So Philly got 1. 49ers got 2. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the 3rd because what do you call it? Who was 4th?
Bucks.
Yes, that's right. 4th. The Bucks. So, but yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised you guys made the playoffs this year, but Dable's a good coach, man.
Yeah, don't be surprised.
That guy is good.
Don't be surprised about Dable.
But I think you guys are first round exits, to be honest.
You guys are what?
You guys are going to be first round exits.
For your sake, I hope so. Because then we'll be playing against Philly. And I don't think you guys want to play against us.
I don't. I honestly don't.
I don't think you guys want to play against. Not now. I think because we are a completely different team than, and obviously it showed. I mean, it showed Sunday. We had our third stringers in.
What was the score the first time we played you guys?
The first time, I think it was like 40 to whatever.
It was like 48-21.
But again, this is a whole new season. And if we're going off of recent games,
it's still the same season. It's still the same season.
No, I mean, not necessarily.
It
I
is.
mean, it's a totally it's the postseason.
Yeah.
Okay. Records don't mean nothing now. You got to be 1-0 on the weekend to play the next weekend. And I mean, I'm really excited about the team that we have right now. And because again, we had Webb in and we only lost by 6.
That dude still didn't play. He's not good like y'all. I don't know. I kind of wish you guys played your stars. I kind of would have seen I would have liked to see you guys.
Get a taste. It was, I like the fact that we had the opportunity to have that conversation of who do we start? Do we rest them? Because it's been a while since we can have that. It's been a while to have a problem like that. But yeah, I can't really say too much because we gotta take care of what's in front of us, and it's the Vikings. And I know the Vikings they're gonna handle business,
Yeah, I mean, it's not, you guys gotta go.
Hold on a sec. Okay, Mike with the playoff goatee. Oh, you got a goatee. I didn't even notice that.
Appreciate that, Danny.
I've had it for Danny, it's probably penciled on. Nick, don't go out, or Mike, don't go outside when it's raining. It might come off.
But
go ahead and tell me what you got on your mind.
Yeah, man. I'm going to enjoy these this wild card weekend, and I'm ready for the divisional round. I mean, I don't want to say I'm nervous, but like everyone's saying, the Eagles have been a good team. I can see them going to Super Bowl. I don't know. Like, I don't want to see the Niners go. I don't want to see the Cowboys go. I don't want to see the Bucks go. Like, I mean, those are obviously, I guess, like, you could say like the top teams in the NFC that are going, but
So can I tell you a fact? A fun fact?
What's that?
Fun fact. Since the new playoff system has been put in place, neither, that means 0, of the team that got the top the bye in the first round of the new playoff system, where there's only one team, the top seed gets the bye, okay, has advanced to the conference finals.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. I mean, things
I
could
hear
change
you.
this year. Because KC could be
I mean,
which
I've
I
heard
think
the
KC's going to get a bum
Eagles
rap. But
fans say they're worried about the Niners. I mean, we do. We both have really good defenses, but the Niners' defense is better than us. I'm not going to lie. They are. They're good. And Brock Purdy. I mean, obviously he's not better than Jalen Hurts, but he can play at a good level.
right. Well, obviously, you got his team in not only in the playoffs, but they won the division.
Yeah.
And the second seed. So, but we'll see. I mean, we'll definitely revisit this next week. I could be talking Giants Eagles or Giant. No, because the only way we won't play you guys the next round is if the Seahawks beat the 49ers. Then they go to the top seed.
So if the Niners if the Niners beat the Eagles, they play. Or if the Niners beat the Seahawks, they play the winner of Dallas, Tampa Bay, and we play you guys. If you guys beat the Vikings,
Say what?
if the Niners win, they'll play the winner of Tampa Bay, Dallas, and if you guys upset the Vikings, you'll
Yes. It wouldn't be an upset. No. Let's not get too far of ourselves. Too ahead of ourselves. Okay.
But
let me hear it one time.
we'll see what happens. Yes, sir. Go Eagles, and let's go just out. Peace out.
Appreciate you. Brayden.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Not much. It's playoff week, baby.
Oh my God. Long time coming.
It should have been that 1 year where what was it, 2020?
2020. Yeah.
Should have fucking been 2020. But
yeah.
I'll take it.
And the only reason why I say, I wish we would have went that year was because then we would have won the division. Granted, it would have been 7-9. Maybe we beat the Bucks then. But even that's not even a guarantee.
Was Brady with the Bucks then?
Mm-hmm.
That was his first year.
That was first year, yeah. Because they played Washington, and then from Washington, because they were the wild card team, they had to play all road games. Excuse me.
I don't care how you make the playoffs, honestly, as long as you make the fucking playoffs.
Amen, brother.
That's what I say. Once playoffs comes around, if you have a losing record, toss it out the window. It doesn't matter. As long as you're better than the team you're playing that day.
Yes. Well, any given Sunday. Sunday. I really like your picture you got up here for the profile. Let's talk about Jones for maybe 30 seconds or so. I've been Team Jones since he was given the keys to the car. Okay. Unfortunately, even that year that I was still, the year Eli was there, where it was just 2 games in and he was replaced. When Pat Shurmur, Jesus, I can't believe it, that long ago. It was his last year.
Yeah.
And it was a difficult transition. Although he did beat Bucks, first start. He's came a long way.
Man, I always liked Jones. I did always like Jones, but I can't be. I'd be lying if I said that he didn't do some stupid stuff in the past, like with him not being careful with the football, all the interceptions.
Fair. Yep,
fumbles. And the thing that pissed me off the most was he was never really. It was like always a slap on the wrist kind of thing with Danny Dimes, and he's not gonna properly grow if you're not. I don't want to say punching him, but if you're not. Up his face all the time. That's why I loved it when he got fucking yelled at by Brian Dable in the Titans game. I was so happy that was happening. And after that, what happened?
A different player.
He's totally different player.
It's like he woke up and
I would rank him probably at least top 7 in the NFL at this moment. Coming off of the Colts game.
Yeah. And why not? You know, why not? Because of the fact I think right now,
And who the fuck do you
if
have to? Who does he have to throw it to as well?
exactly now to argue, I would say for let's say a number one receiver. Okay, just throw some names out there. Let's say Slayton. Slayton. Let's say Slayton picked up his game this whole season. I think we need to pay Slayton. We need to keep him because Slayton and DJ, they got some kind of chemistry that cannot be matched. I mean, I don't know what it is about them two. Okay. And Hodges, after the fumble in Detroit, I saw a different player from Hodges. He came out and he's been balling ever since.
Snapped.
And James, let's say, since his little fumble problem, James have stepped up and did the damn thing. So, but you're right. I mean, I think one of those three can easily be a number one. Okay. And I say that because I'm such a fan of Slayton's though. And I just, of course, I know Slayton's probably seen the field more because of the injury to Shep.
Yeah.
And Wandell. Okay. Can you imagine if they were still on the field right now?
I don't know. I kind of like having not a number one receiver because it gives Daniel doesn't need to look for him. He can scan the field knowing that it doesn't really matter who he's going to throw it to. They're all kind of the same. I mean,
I like your point.
It's like you're giving everybody a fair shot and you're seeing who's really coming out.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens if you don't have that number one receiver. You see who's real.
And the fact that you just said that it speaks volumes because again, look at Slayton, Hodges, and then the tight end, Bellinger, I think it was.
Bellinger, he's a stud, man.
I mean, and he came back from his eye injury.
Oh my god! If he didn't have that, I mean, I kind of. You see his dive into the end zone. Now I forget who was it against, but he made some freak athletic play to get into that end zone. And I was like, I think this is our guy.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Sunday. I mean,
we have to. I you know what I want? I want us to put him away, kind of like how George just put TCU away yesterday.
I said the same thing earlier.
I see it too. I see it, man.
Because I think I got told, positive Philly. I was like, I don't think you want to play us. I don't think Philly wants us to come to Philly and own them because it's a possibility, right? Any given Sunday, it's a possibility.
I dare somebody to lay off the gas against us. I dare somebody.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a mistake, and at the same time, we got to keep putting the pressure on too. We can't. I mean, we cannot play, which I haven't seen this year, and I'm trying to think back all the games. I don't remember a game where we were playing not to lose. Although we had a couple, we had a couple close ones. Jacksonville was kind of close, legitimately.
I was listening to that on the WFAN radio on the way back from work, and the way they fucking described it, I literally kind of had to pull over my car.
Yeah, that was really close.
I mean, look at the names of the teams that we've beat, and you're telling me that we can't beat the Vikings? I mean, Ravens, they win when they had Lamar. Packers, I don't care what you say about the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, no matter what.
Hold on, I gotta respond to this real quick. Sneaky said he's ready for Philly to whoop. I'm sorry, we sporting. This is for people. The conversation's for people that's the teams that's in the playoffs. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, who is that? Is that a Commanders fan?
It's a Commodore 64 team. Yeah, it's the.
Oh, I kind of feel for them. That's kind of sad, but
it's all love though. I had to give Wii Sporting some. Yeah, no, I'm dead serious. I think we'll be a different team. Again, well, look, we got to beat Minnesota first. So I can't. I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna put the cart before the horse. Let's just see what we do against Minnesota.
I hate that kicker. That kicker is the death of me.
Oh, Minnesota. Yeah, I know. Was it 64 yards, 65 yards, something like that?
61. I was fucking
God.
up there, man. I mean, how often do you? I don't know.
Hold on. I got to respond to this real quick. Hold on. Listen here, buddy. You haven't been to the dance since 2016. Okay. Listen here, buddy. When was the last time you was in an NFC Championship game? I don't think you were born. Okay. I'm done with that.
Yeah, they ride the Taylor Heineke train. See where that gets you.
You know, Heineke could be a good quarterback. I mean, if he had a decent, because he has McLaurin. I mean, he has a good receiver. The line is decent, right? Good running backs. I think if they had, I mean, I don't know who their coordinator is because I don't follow the Washington
I don't know
team.
anybody on the Commanders.
But if they had maybe a better coordinator, I don't know. I don't. It's like they're missing a piece. They're missing a piece.
How many Pro Bowlers do they have?
What, the Commanders?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
idea. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 0, but we got sexy. Yeah. No one is ready for sexy Dexy.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hold on. When the last time the Giants were good? About the same time the last time the Commanders, when the Washington team had a real name. I'll just leave it at that.
Sunday. I was going to say Sunday.
Well, yeah, that was okay. To be fair, yeah, that. I got to move on, Braden.
I got one question.
All right, go ahead. What you got
regarding the vacant neutral site for the AFC Championship game? Do you think that MetLife is a valid stadium?
What, for the AFC Championship game?
A neutral site, yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold. I would rather have. Now, of course, I'm not going to that game, and I'm really not as focused on the AFC side.
Yeah, I live like 10 minutes away from the stadium, so that's why I'm like.
Right. I think if what do you call it? I mean, why not? I mean, I've been to you know, of course you've been to MetLife. I've been to MetLife.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I'll even be greedy and say that AT&T Stadium would be more neutral.
Yeah,
because the Dallas Cowboys ain't playing no conference game here, so
it really isn't even that cold out there. I hear it'd be 50 degrees in freaking January. So
really, like when? Okay, before we move on, real quick, here in Dallas, February is like when it's cold, towards the end of January, but mainly February. Yeah. What about out there in Jersey, MetLife?
So usually,
Armando, what's up, fam?
Usually January is where, actually November is where it gets freaking
because that's the last,
But this past year, it's been something where it's like it was literally 60 degrees last weekend. So it's not supposed to get really any colder than 40 when that game happens, I think. So I don't see why not have that, but it's been. I think February might be when we get the cold as well. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Hey, I appreciate you. Hope to see you Thursday. We're gonna dig. We're gonna go digging head first into the game.
Oh yeah.
Against the Vikings and the Giants wild card Sunday.
Do we got to do some film of the Vikings?
Say what?
Do we got to watch some film of the Vikings?
We got to watch some film. Yes. No, you don't have to. I mean, box scores and we'll just talk about the player and what we need to do to be successful. I think we'll have that conversation on Thursday. Until then, Braden, let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Out.
Appreciate you, brother. Ant.
Yo.
What is up, man?
What's going on, man? Lots
I
to talk about.
I have that hat on my wait list.
Really?
Yes.
You know what? It's funny because when I got it, I was gonna call you because in the area I'm in, I don't know why, but it was a fluke thing. They actually had them at the mall, and they had a size 8, which I believe is what you wear, right?
Yes.
And I was thinking about you, and I'm like, should I give him a call? I'm like, yeah, he's probably got it already.
Next time, yeah, just give me a call.
Yeah, I will for sure.
Give me a call, and I would, definitely Venmo you or whatever.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, excuse me, sorry.
So let me ask you a question. So you got your mic set up, right?
Yes.
Are you on your Mac?
Yes.
Okay. You're on StreamYard right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, have you adjusted the mic? Guys, please bear with me 2 seconds. I'm going to help Ann here. Have you adjusted the mic to where you audible it to having the mic on having the mic as the mic?
Yeah.
And not through your computer?
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a free school right here. Go to settings.
I'm there.
Okay, go to audio.
Got it.
Now, what does it say for mic?
Default MacBook Pro microphone.
Yes. Now hit the down arrow.
Okay.
Do you see your mic?
Yeah, LCS USB audio.
Yep. Click on that.
Got it.
And then that's it.
Oh, cool.
And then of course now, if you had headphones, you would hook up the speaker.
Yeah.
To your headphones.
Yeah, I might be hooking up my Bose headphones, possibly.
All right, now put the mic closer.
Is that better?
Say something.
Something.
There you go. Yep.
All right, cool.
Now the sound is coming from the mic to your laptop or to the audience.
Correct.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, you know what? I gotta hit you up tomorrow if you get a minute. On my MacBook. So if I go to if I go to FaceTime, or if I go to what the hell is it called? Photo booth.
Mm-hmm.
The best resolution I'm getting is like 480.
And so you can get you can do the resolution on basically in the same point where you do the whole settings and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I went to that and it doesn't give me anything. So when I talked to Apple yesterday about it, they said it might have something to do with the update, because I'm not the only person that's called in about this issue. Because I believe with the MacBook Pros, the highest resolution it'll go up to is 720, but that's still a lot better than the 480.
Right. No, mine's set to 1080.
Okay, so
the camera resolution.
Right. So if I go through a third party, like if I do StreamYards, I can go to 1080.
Yes.
Right. But if I'm doing it on my MacBook, like again, to FaceTime or to create a video through whatever the hell I said that was, it for some reason it's only going up to 480. And yesterday the guy said try it with a different lighting, because Jamie, I know I got bad lighting in here. That's why I got my TikTok light up right now. I did it earlier with the light, and it's still fuzzy as hell. So it's still pushing out a 480.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't. I may need to check that for myself, but I know right now with StreamYard, I'm pushing 1080.
Yeah.
So of course, Young K got a question. Are you starting your podcast again?
Yes.
There you go.
When, I'm not sure. I was going to start it before the end of this month. But my in-laws are coming in and I don't know how long they're staying. And we're in the process of getting rid of a lot of stuff in the house that we don't need, we don't use. So once we get to the garage, I'll be turning that into my studio.
There you go.
So
now back to brass tacks.
All right. First of all, I want to bust Cowboys chops. All the years with Eli leads the league with interceptions, and Eli's the interception king. I gotta throw it in your faces, guys, and only because I love you.
Don't lie, just tell like
Dak is tied for the most interceptions this season, but the thing that puts him on top is he's doing it with 5 less games than the guy he's tied with.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yes. Yes.
How many interceptions does Dak have this year?
I'm not sure total. I know he's had 9 in the last 7-8 games.
Okay.
He's had literally a pick a game for the last 7 games.
And he's had like what they were talking like 3 pick six.
And it's crazy because his O-line is still stacked. The defense still looks great. He's got hella receivers. I got a feeling that Dak's in his own head, and that's not good going into the playoffs.
No. And
it's not.
Like I was saying earlier, the psychological, whatever you want to call it, going into this playoff game where he has struggled, playoffs period, he has 1 victory in so many games. How many playoff games? He's like 1-3, 1-4, something like that.
I think it's 1-3.
And the pressure.
Yeah, it gets to him for sure.
You got he needs some milk.
He sure
I
does.
hope that's the case. Okay, and I'm going to say this again because I want to make sure you heard me correctly too. And I said it earlier, and I know you probably heard me. There's a small piece of me now. Of course, Giants got to win this week.
Yeah.
If we're not successful, all bets are off. Okay. Giants win. Let's say the Cowboys win that Monday. We beat Philly. They beat the Niners. We meet in the NFC Championship game.
In Dallas.
I'm going.
Good for you.
I'm going. And it was so bad. I was like, I wondered how far Ticketmaster does tickets.
Yeah.
So I even went and checked, and no, because they don't have any tickets for Dallas.
Well, first of all, the season ticket holders will get first dibs. And then, but I do believe tickets will go on sale immediately, like literally seconds after they make the NFC.
Oh yeah, you already preaching to the choir.
Yeah. And if you're going to the game, as long as you have your phone on you, I'm going to the game.
Hell yeah.
So I want to bring up a Kenny Galladay thing. So I've been just like everybody else, busting his chops and everything. So I went back and looked at a lot of the games that he's been in. And I think I found one of, if not the main issue. Most of the passes that have been thrown to him have been on slant routes. Kenny Galladay is not a slant route guy. He's a up the field 50-50 ball catcher. When he caught that ball the other day, I was happy but not surprised because that's what he does. He goes up for balls and comes down with them. That running them in the slants, it's not for him. And I'll tell you right now, that ball was a little underthrown. That's why I caught it in his lap.
Right.
But I believe if Danny had put it up a little higher, or if Webb had put it up a little bit higher, he still would have caught it. I believe that. And I'm hoping this is a sign of things to come. I'm hoping, because for a little bit of the season, I thought Galladay was in his head, because of the way things have been going. I thought he got in his head a little bit. And I just love to see the players around him, how they, got right up on him. And I forget who it was, but they had said that, during the season, Kenny Galladay kept his Instagram comments off. The minute they lost that game after that touchdown, all his comments are back on again.
So I think with what I've heard, Galladay's, issue was he wasn't really a practice player. He wants to perform on the field. Yes, I hate practice. I'll be honest. I did not like practice. I wanted to just get to the game, but no, there's a process. There's a routine, and the way that Dable got this team going, to basically buy in to his system, his process, got him where we are today.
Right. And
because of the fact that Galladay did not buy into that process, that affected him.
Right.
Not him, but it affected No, I take that back. Yes, it affected him because that affected his playing time on the field, or his lack of playing time on the field. So I think that now that Galladay got a taste of the end zone as a Giant. Did you hear what he said to the reporter when he said, are you keeping that ball? Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, he said,
He's
no,
like, I
don't
scored
do
too
that.
many touchdowns. I
Yeah, exactly.
I don't do that anymore.
But again, that's
Like,
him. But again, that's him saying that's what he does, and that's. I mean, if we think about it, when they brought him in, when they signed him, let's be honest, that's what they signed him for the red zone. Because how bad were we in the red zone before that?
Well, it wasn't that we were bad in the red zone. We needed a number one wide receiver.
Well, that too.
Yeah, Jones had no. We had Tate. Who else did we have? Shepard was hurt. God, what receivers did we have back then? I can't even think about it. I can't even think. But the fact that he's not going to be there next year, and I was having a conversation with Braden a few minutes ago, or he was the last person. He actually, and I liked his point. Did you hear what he said?
No.
He said, I like the fact that we don't have a number one wide receiver, because now you're not pressured into having that being your first look.
Right.
I like the fact that he said that. It made sense.
Yeah.
So, but now that I listen to his point, do we want a number one wide receiver? Because we got this far without having one. I would like a more deep threat, but I think Slayton does that. I think Slayton's a deep threat.
There's a name floating out there right now. There's a name.
What? Who's that?
D-Hop.
Oh, that's right.
The Cardinals are looking to trade him. But what would we have to give up for him?
They're going to want a number one. They're definitely going to want number one.
And if you think about it, where we're drafting at, why not?
Yeah, because we don't have a place yet.
Yeah, but we're gonna be what, in the 20s?
Possibly. Yeah.
So I mean,
we're going to be outside the window of a quarterback. So I think that saved Jones's job, and that's why I think Jones will get a deal.
And this is why I think D-Hop is also a good option for us too, because let's face it, what would be most likely? What would we be going for first in the draft? Wide receiver.
Wide receiver or another guard.
I think they're going to wait a little bit for guard. I think guard's going to be second, third round. First round, I think they're going to try and go wide receiver, maybe a DB.
Well, and also the reason why I say guard. Now, remember, we got Wandell.
Right.
He's coming off of injury still.
Right.
I don't know. We can assume that Shep is, done after this year.
I'm not confident with Shep. It sucks because I love him so much. He's such a spark plug for this team. Even not playing, like he's everywhere. He's on every camera angle. He's talking his team up and getting them hyped up. I mean, how do you not love a guy like that?
And also, I don't know if I follow him on Instagram. Mm-hmm. He's putting in the work.
Yeah.
The rehab. He's putting in the treatment, all that. So again, I'll shelf out later. But we do have Wandell. He was the Kadarius Toney replacement, if you will. So that's why I'm a little hesitant of them going. What, maybe linebacker? I could see them going
that's
linebacker.
Definitely a possibility. Definitely.
First round. Or DB. I think I could honestly, I don't even know how many picks we have this year, but I can see us drafting for depth, especially in the defensive backfield.
Yeah,
that's what hurt us this year.
I think that's our biggest thing, other than like a wide receiver. But again, I think we can get away without drafting a number one. But I do think like either DB or guard is like our first options.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Of course. Exactly. Oh man. You want to stick around a little bit?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. I got like 20 minutes left, so let's do this.
Oh, that's fine. I haven't slept in 36 hours, so I'm good.
Sleep.
And I'm being serious.
Why? Everything okay?
So yeah, last night my buddy called me, and it was actually yesterday afternoon, and he goes, "Man, I got a favor to ask you." I'm like, "What's up?" He goes, "My ride to pick us up from the airport and bring us home backed out." I'm like, "I got you, bro." And his plane didn't come in till 11 o'clock last night. So by the time I got home, I was wide awake again because I had a Dunkin' on my way there. I'm all freaking caffeined up, so I didn't go to sleep. I actually was up. I made my wife breakfast before she went to work this morning.
Did you work today?
No, I'm laid off right now.
Oh, I thought you were doing that one thing.
The surveying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. And it's that time of year. So normally what happens is if we have a lot of work, I'll work through the winter.
Okay.
But the problem is work slowed down right before Christmas.
They laid you off before Christmas?
Yeah. It's normal. For me, that's normal.
Okay.
Anywhere between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we get laid off. A lot of times the guys will lay us off right before the holiday so that they don't have to pay us for the holiday.
Right. Okay. I see. Yeah.
It makes sense. I'd probably do the same thing.
Actually, it's funny. It's funny you say that. And I'll go on. But when I was in 7th or 8th grade, and I was, starting to have some, girlfriends and stuff. I remember it was during Christmas. I said, "Dad, I don't know what I'm gonna give my girlfriend." I was in 7th grade. I don't know what I'm gonna get my girlfriend for Christmas. He was like, "Well, just break up with her." I'm like, what? He's like, "Well, I mean, just then ask her out. When you go back to school, you're not gonna see her." I'm like, "I'm not gonna do that." He's like, "You ain't got to get her nothing."
I like your dad because I told Hammer the same thing.
Did you really?
I absolutely did. He's like, "Oh, Dad, can you take me to?" I think he wanted to go to Walmart or Target or something. I'm like, "What do you need to go there for?" He goes, "Oh, I forget the girl's name." He's like, "Oh, I gotta buy my girlfriend
Is this a new girl? Or is the one that you've been seeing for a while?
No. This was back in like grade school.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, "Oh, I want to buy her a necklace." I'm like, "Dude, save your money, break up with her, and get back with her a week after."
Did he do it?
No, and he got heartbroken, like I told him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually told Nick the same thing, but he didn't. Well, he just texted her "Merry Christmas." Anyway, that was our Christmas gift. I digress. Grady, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up?
Austin, what's up, buddy?
Yo,
man, go ahead. What you got?
On? Actually, so for StreamYard, should I have my resolution on 1080? Is that the best I should do?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because I had it on 480.
No, 480. 480, you're gonna get fuzzy.
Okay.
Well,
if you want to go lower, just to help things move along, and you're not pixelating for any reason, which you shouldn't if you can bring it up to 1080. But 720 is the lowest I would go.
Okay.
Well, I have mine at 1080p.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my FaceTime camera is at HD too. But then again, I do have I don't know. I got this laptop like last year. So
well, the only real difference between the 720 and the 1080 again is pixelation. So if you're making a video and you're running or you're playing basketball and you're shooting yourself, you're going to get a lot of pixelation. Doing what we're doing right now, 720 is plenty.
Okay.
But of course, it's a lot more crisp.
The only difference is pixelation. Yeah, way to use big words, Ant.
Yeah, word specification, right?
Yeah, spell that. No, I'm kidding.
Listen, respect your elders.
Only by a couple years. No, hey, by 5 actually. You're 50, right?
Yeah.
Big 5-0. Look at that.
Yeah.
So Greedy, give me your thoughts on this week's playoff game. What's your thoughts on this week?
My thoughts on this weekend is it's a winnable game because 2 weeks ago we showed that we can easily compete with these guys. And coming with the first meeting 27-24, I can't be mad about because it just shows that any given Sunday, any given Saturday, any given Monday, a team can be beat. And as long as we lock up what's his name? Justin Jefferson, and we don't let their tight end kill us like they did the first game. I think we could honestly win this game. I'm pretty confident in our team, especially with getting some reinforcements back like Adoree, X. Who else are we missing? Leonard Williams, Aziz. All those guys are going to be huge because we didn't. Let's see. Was Leonard Williams playing the first game? I don't know. I know
don't
Aziz.
think so.
Aziz wasn't. X wasn't. Adoree.
I don't think Williams was playing.
No, I think Williams was playing, but he was limited.
Okay, because I don't remember him. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think he played, but he didn't play a lot.
So
Because
3 out of
actually,
those 4 guys weren't even playing.
yeah,
So I got to.
I'm a little nervous about Dory, only because he hasn't put any time, and if they're gonna put him in right away, it's kind of sketchy.
Might be rusty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the thing with some of these guys that come off injuries, you don't know how they're going to perform. Like Jalen Hurts, I'll use for an example. You saw how he was Sunday. He wasn't his best.
Right.
I hope when we play against him in Philly, it'd be the same way.
Oh, yeah.
I will say this. I'm okay with Adoree starting,
Mhm.
and I'm okay with Adoree even covering Jeffries. Okay.
Mhm.
And the reason why I say that is because McKinney's been back for a couple weeks now. And I think
Yeah.
the fact that, McKinney knocked off the rust, if you will,
Yeah.
Yep.
that he can definitely help out Adoree with Jeffries. If we're going to do that zero blitz again,
Mhm.
we got to double him.
Yeah.
Double
There's
him, please.
no
Mm-mm.
doubt about it. And you can put man on everybody else. So, everybody got to hold up their own.
Mhm.
But that was just, I mean, and the fact that I called it,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's just, we can't have those kind of mistakes.
The thing I'm
No.
most concerned with Minnesota is that we're focusing on all our attention on getting to Cousins, which I think is going to be the main key.
Mhm.
But we can't forget Dalvin Tomlinson. He's one of the
Oh,
best
man.
backs
Oh,
in the
right.
league.
Right.
We just can't,
Mhm.
because that could
I-
come back and bite us in the ass.
I think they're
Mhm.
going to prepare for him. They
I
have no
hope
choice
so.
but to.
I
Have no
heard
choice
one of
but
their
to.
I heard one of their offensive linemen, or I don't know if it was defensive linemen, is a long shot for this Sunday, and he had like 4 sacks last time we played against us or something.
Okay.
He's a long
So I'll
shot.
tell you what.
Their coach said.
On Thursday, I mean, we'll have more information how the box scores, and we can definitely kind of look at how the game got away from us.
Mhm.
In my opinion, what I can remember, offensively, we started off slow.
Yeah.
We didn't start actually playing until the second half,
Yeah.
which was a little too late.
You got to play from start to finish.
Oh, by far.
And that's
By
been the
far.
case with the Giants almost all year.
They've been slower.
They start off slow, and in the second half, they turn it up.
Can't
So-
take that with a team like the Vikings though, because they could
No.
And we could
they
talk
could
about
put 30
Kirk.
up on you.
I honest to God thought Kurt was going to give us one. I honestly thought he was going to give us one.
So what time are
And
we
but I mean
playing
my
them?
pick.
4:30.
Yeah, it's 3:25 my time.
Yeah, they call him prime time because he usually has his best games after 4:00.
Oh, of course.
Central
Of course
time.
they give us
After
that
4
time.
o'clock Central
Yeah,
time.
right.
Why couldn't they do 8:00, 8:30 our time, man?
Yeah.
Because we know what happens then.
So,
Or even
Greedy, let
one.
me ask you this question real quick. With
Yo, what's up, buddy?
with Philly and how we had our second, third stringers in, and how it was somewhat of a close game.
Mm-hmm.
Are you surprised of that? I mean, are you surprised that we had such of a close game with just our backups in?
I mean, yes, because I for sure if I was going into that game and Jalen Hurts was playing, I would think that he would play like. I know he just come off an injury, but the way he plays, I thought he would have just dominated the whole game. And same with their defense. I'll give their defense credit. I thought they would have just overall. I can't be mad we lost playing with our backups and only losing by 6.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
that's an accomplishment in my book.
Now,
we
I'm
went
not,
out there. We went out there and competed, but we fell short, and it was a meaningless game. So
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying we're gonna win the Super Bowl this year, but I'm
Mhm.
getting really eerie feelings of the '08 season.
Ooh,
But it's more of a personal standpoint because I don't know how many of you guys felt this way, but I definitely felt this way. I didn't think we were going to the Super Bowl. I thought that there was a chance we weren't even going to get past the Cowboys, because what I had told myself was, wow, if we beat the Cowboys and
Mhm.
that's it, I'm done. That's my Super Bowl for this year.
Right.
And then
Right.
they go on to win the Super Bowl, which was, the best feeling you could have. And
Mhm.
I'm getting eerie feelings of, I don't want to say the Super Bowl run, but I'm getting eerie feelings of that Dallas game. Like this Minnesota game is our Dallas game from that year.
I see
Yeah.
you coming right. Well, Austin, I appreciate you coming on, man.
I'll be here Thursday, man. Okay.
Hey, hell yeah, let's do this.
I'm getting back in the grind of coming on the show.
That's what's up, and I really do appreciate that.
The reason I haven't been here, I'll just tell you a little backstory. So I got a new job, and I'm starting college up again soon. I got a
Nice.
job for the federal government, so
Oh, good
Nice.
stuff.
yeah. So
What if you don't mind me asking, what you doing?
so it's like
Or you can't say.
No, I don't care.
No.
I
The
don't care.
job's like it's like defense, finance, accounting services for the military.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
So yeah,
Got yourself a government job.
got some big opportunities coming up, Sneaky, and I'll keep you guys posted on it. And so
Hell yeah. That sounds like you're gonna buy like 40 cases of 3 a.m.
Yeah, right.
no, I'm actually Sneaky.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Sneaky. Funny you say that. I still got those 2 cases, and they're still as fresh as can be.
You got 2 cases?
No, I still got those 2. Remember?
Oh, okay.
They're
Okay.
still as fresh as can be, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
So
what I'm talking about. All right, brother. Let me hear it one time.
let's go, Giants. Out.
Appreciate you,
Good
fam.
hearing from you, Austin.
Let me go ahead and just bring everybody on. 'Cause I
McNugget.
got a few.
What's up, girl?
What's up?
How are you? How you been?
Good. How are you?
Good. Getting old. Young
I
K,
mean,
what's
I'm a
good,
senior,
bro?
so.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
been
Your
a while.
senior year, huh?
Yep.
Wow, that's
Good
awesome.
stuff. Good stuff. Danny, you there?
I'm here. What's up?
All right,
What's going on,
man.
Danny?
What up, brother?
So, real quick, we'll go through the line. And McNugget, I don't even know why I brought you on here because you got the top seed in the AFC.
Yeah.
Right, she don't count. She don't count.
Although
You know?
I think you got screwed. I'm gonna be honest. I think you got screwed out of home field advantage throughout. but
She'll be all right. She'll be all right.
it is what it is. Young K, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. Danny, Young K, and I'm not calling McNugget. Yeah, you gave me some birthday love, didn't you?
I don't even know.
Okay, well, it was yesterday.
I read it 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I you know what? I was overwhelmed with love yesterday, and I just want to thank everybody for that. And we got a few minutes. We can go ahead and talk real quick. Are you concerned, Young K, of the interceptions that Dak has thrown? Not only interceptions, but pick six. Let's say pick six.
I'll say the pick sixes, yeah. That actually made me really mad on Sunday because Dak Prescott threw it the first time. It was so close to being a pick six, and then the second time he threw it, it was like he tested him.
You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it.
And it was like, you know what? It is what it is. It doesn't matter what happened this season. Dak Prescott right now, he has 0 interceptions.
Correct.
Yeah, you're right. It's a brand new season.
Start from scratch again.
What do you think about the Giants, man? How do you think we're gonna do against the Vikings?
I think we're gonna do pretty good.
You think we're gonna beat them?
Like win. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I was waiting. That's what I was waiting for.
I think y'all can beat them.
Say what now?
I said I think y'all can beat them.
Yeah, we should have beat them last time.
I can tell you what Dallas did against Minnesota that made the score 40-3. They pass rush Kirk Cousins all day long.
That's what we got to do. That's it. That's it. That's what we got to do.
That's what happened.
Yep.
And I think offensively, we just started too late. We just started too late offensively. But Braxton, do you play football at school?
Yeah.
How'd you guys do this year?
We went undefeated again.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. I think I saw your picture, right? Because you had a trophy and everything.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I remember. Danny, what about you, man? What do you think about Vikings?
We just got to have Kayvon Thibodeau or Ojulari rush that man. That's it. Ojulari and Tibbs.
I can't believe I forgot to. Well, Jaden brought it up, but no, Gabe brought it up. How satisfying was it to see Landon Collins run that touchdown back against the Colts?
Oh,
I
dude, it
can't
was like
remember
old
that.
times. Yeah, it was like
It,
old
it
times.
brought
Like
back so
reminiscing.
many memories. 21 running down that sideline, scoring that touchdown.
Is he signed for next year? Is he signed for next year?
I don't know.
No, I think they signed him on a 1 year, but I think they'll bring him back because I think he wants to be here, and I think he'll do the, they call it the hometown discount. He wants to be a Giant.
He didn't want to
Yeah.
leave in the first place anyway.
No, he
didn't.
openly said Dave Gettleman pushed him out.
Yeah.
Man.
And it's funny when you see that. I don't know. We could talk about that again. Remind me about we'll talk about Gettleman a little bit on Thursday night.
No, we shouldn't. No, we shouldn't.
Okay, then we won't. Okay, fine.
Get over it.
Okay, we won't.
We're trying to forget about that, man.
We're trying to get past that part of our life.
Yeah.
It's like one of the worst exes.
It's like an ex-girlfriend, yeah.
And then we don't want to talk about that
Just like
crazy
Kadarius
ex that
Toney,
we
let
don't wanna-
McNugget worry about
I
that.
just got
now.
Kadarius.
Yeah.
How you enjoying him over there, huh? You like
I mean,
Kadarius?
He's fine.
Yeah, when he's not
Scoring
injured.
touchdowns.
Yeah. So did Galladay, so they matched. How about that?
Dude,
McNugget, real quick. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Are you still what is it? What is it? Softball? What season? Soccer? What is it now?
I mean, technically basketball, but I may or may not have hit my head again. So.
Oh, okay. Concussion protocol.
Again.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to cut it short. If anything, I hope to see you guys on Thursday. All right. Young K, let me hear one time.
Let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you. Danny, let me hear you one time.
Let's go Giants. Out.
Appreciate you, fam. Braxy, let me hear you one time, fam.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
I appreciate you. Ant,
sir.
Let me hear you one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow. Love you,
Appreciate
brother.
Love you too, man. Be good. McNugget, you set the bar.
Yeah.
No pressure. No pressure.
Okay. Let's go Giants. Ow.
I appreciate you. Have a good night. That's a wrap. Again, I want to thank everybody that came on the show and that obviously was respectful. And I hope to see you guys Thursday. Again, I cannot thank. I wish I could thank all of you individually on the love that you gave me yesterday. It was truly overwhelming. It made it a great day. And obviously, my birthday present was from the from my family and also you guys showing me love. And I can't thank you guys enough. I talk more, but I probably get a little emotional. So on that note, let's go Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, aka Sneaky G, bud. Let's go Giants.